Okay, hello. Bang! There we go, bro. I just did my hair. All right, give me a second, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a few things, all right? And then after we do those few things, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna get some money. We're not really gonna get much money, but general idea is we're gonna make some money, okay? Oh my god, hold up. Okay, here we go. We are live, and then play music. Am I live right now? What the fuck? Dude, what? How bad did I fall off? There's no fucking viewers. Oh my god, that's so bad. Alright, it's fine, it's whatever. No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. No, bro, I can't do this. I can't do this. Is this even working? What? What? That's impossible. That's impossible. What? Okay, whatever. Well, what can I do? Seriously, like literally, what can I fucking do? I can fucking do nothing about it. All right, well, I'm just gonna do the live stream routine where that is impossible. Why the fuck is it not getting recommended to anyone? I have no idea. All right, so that's completely fine. If no one joins it live because of the algorithm, then that's completely fine. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna record a few videos, and then after we record the few videos, look how slow this guy is, bro. This guy was so fucking ready to send some bullshit, and he missed it completely. The man Sue 7767. What's up, bro? How are you, man? I've never seen you in chat before. I'll be 100% honest. Okay, so today we're going to record a few videos for the second channel to give to my editor, and then afterwards, yeah, I am. Hi, you are who? Who are you? What are you talking about? Okay, give me a second. Are you watching World Cup? No. I don't watch the World Cup. I don't do anything, bro. I don't do anything but like play games and make YouTube videos. The guy who said hi every time like 2 months ago. Sorry, bro. Say I don't be the guy, but saying hi isn't gonna fucking cut it, man. Saying hi isn't gonna jog my memory. Oh, I said hi like 2 months consistently. Don't worry, all good. Okay, good, bro. Okay, good. No beef, no nothing. Your videos are great. Truly enjoy watching them. Thanks, man. Thank you for that, bro. That was a very kind comment. So right now, I'm not gonna share it because I don't want to leak anything in case something bad happens. But I always have a to-do list. That's an exaggeration. I occasionally have a to-do list, and today we're just going to slam out a bunch of second channel videos, and hopefully I get some good content out of it. And here's many of them. Okay, here's many of them. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. All right, hold up. Okay, so one of them is like a reaction to a Discord comment where I feel like I can make at minimum a 5-minute yapping video about it. I've been trying to read more nonfiction. Wait, I've been trying to read more fiction. Read more fiction. Okay, hold up. All right, so let's jump to the comment. And I need to recontextualize myself with everything that's going on. And then we begin the second channel video recording. It says, endless consuming is bad, I get it, but our creators, blah, 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 I remember that. I've been trying to read more fiction instead of scrolling. Honestly, I find myself reaching for the phone a lot. Is reading even being present, or is that also a distraction? All right, that's a good concept. Now all I have to do is think of a good title that goes with it. That's the general idea. Dude, fuck. Now, okay, I'm going to communicate right now. Most of the time, it should not matter how many people are watching, but I guarantee you, okay? I guarantee you, I was live for 2-3 minutes without even sending the link to the Discord. It did not get pushed. It did not get pushed at all. It did not get pushed at all. So So the problem is when I'm talking to no one, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right, whatever. Fingers crossed it just gets pushed. If it doesn't, then I'll just record a few videos. Cope? No, bro. It's not cope. It's not cope. It is not cope, bro. I go live. I know how it works. I know how it works. But it's whatever. Here, give me a second. Boom. Boom. Music. Step up in this bitch like calculations in my brain with what to say. Yeah, I'm the one your bitch like. And I be talking shit like I ain't scared to lose a fist fight. And she grabbing on my life. I've been trying to read more fiction instead of scrolling. Honestly, I find myself reaching for the phone a lot. Is reading even being present, or is that also a distraction? Let me think. I'm trying to think of the title, right? And the title could be something along the concept of like, should you read more? It's not cope, bro. The algorithm is specifically targeting me. What's your point? I don't get it. Actually, hold up. Mona 3963, all right? I'll literally give you one more comment in the chat, and if it's some bullshit, I'm banning you. and I know, it's super counterintuitive. You literally have no viewers, Rambo? You're gonna fucking ban me? Yes, I am. I love you. Okay. No, you're getting banned. You're getting banned, bro. You're getting fucking banned. Real shit. The last thing I need is some dumb fuck and also someone that sucks my dick for no reason, all right? Get the fuck out of here. Thoughts on Tyler Oliveira? Will you make a video about gambling addiction? No, I won't. The reason why I won't be making a video about gambling addiction is because I'm not addicted to gambling, or do I know anyone that is addicted to gambling that I know of? So it's like I'd be LARPing at that point. I'd be making a video about some bullshit I don't even know about, right? So it literally would not make any sense to make a video about gambling. Maybe if someone lost a lot of money and I know them personally, then yeah, I would. But my life is pretty gamble free. Yeah, thoughts on Tyler Oliveira. So am I wasting my time watching this? Meh, maybe. But here's the insecurity people have, okay? The insecurity a lot of people have is that they're scared to waste time when a lot of life itself is a waste of time. But it's not wasting time, it's appreciating for what life has. And I'll elaborate a little more. So there's this viewer that said in the chat, I've been trying to read more fiction instead of scrolling. Honestly, I find myself reaching for the phone a lot. Is reading even being present, or is that also a distraction? And I wanted to write a whole essay for this person. I thought that's a fucking waste of time. Instead, I'll be productive with it and make a video, which is the fundamental point is that you, okay. So by the way, did you see the transition? I literally transitioned into a video and then I gave up halfway. But general idea, it's not about reading in terms of you being productive. It's about the intention behind what you do. And that means if you're reading to be inspired, if you're reading to learn something, then it would be productive, quote unquote. But if you're just reading to avoid the phone, then you should just confront the problem in the first place, which is phone problem, instead of just trying to, jump different addictions, if that makes sense. That's the point I'm trying to say. So I'll tell you one thing, okay? Recently, I don't know why, I've been extremely productive. I'm not even kidding. I'll show you guys right now. So you guys chose this, by the way. All right. I didn't choose this. She wanna see if it'll fit right. That's just the way. Lower the volume. I didn't choose this. Okay. We're going to my posts, and people, I didn't expect this. Real shit. I did not expect this. I would have thought people would want a video about women, but everyone chose the next video to be about Joe Rogan. So that's literally the next video. And I don't know how I did this, okay? I literally do not know how I did this. The video is not over, by the way. I only have like the rough draft of everything. But already there's like a fucking 16-minute video, maybe 20-minute video about Joe Rogan. And I just did that this morning. I just did that this fucking morning, okay? And I get it. You guys don't do YouTube videos. But That is unprecedented. There's an unprecedented amount of locked in. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how to maintain this pace of ultra productivity, okay? I mean, let's just celebrate how fucking lucky you are. In a span of 4 days, you got another 15-minute video. How the fuck did that happen, man? I don't know. I have no idea. Why did you assume your audience is going to want a video about women? Because it performs the best. It performs the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. 50% of my most popular videos are about women. So, I mean, there's that, man. It's not about assumptions. There's statistics to prove my point. You could probably make a crazy video on Alex Jones. Yeah, I could. I probably could. But I don't. He's too niche, to be honest. He's very niche. There's no point in doing it. I just watched 2 ads for you, baby. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, you guys don't know this, but these live streams, they make me $1. I'm not even kidding. For the hour I'm live, I'm making $1. I'm making a fucking buck. So there's that. I really thought the woman was gonna pop. So I was already preparing for the woman video, and then Joe Rogan got picked. So that video's coming out. I don't know how long, maybe a week. Pays extremely well. I know. Who's that girl in the video wearing black, by the way, asking for a friend? No, don't do that, bro. No, don't do that. I feel like for some reason, the two messages you have in chat, I feel like you're a gooner. Like real stuff. Talking about baby girl kissing me, and then some like, who's the chick? You know, I don't know. You give me bad vibes, bro. You give me bad vibes. Why not make another video about the Jews if you're going off stats? Because if you watch the Jew video, it's not something. It takes away your heart. It takes away your soul. Like think about that, man. If you surround yourself with just negativity and death, you're not gonna live a happy life. Like even though I'm not in the ground warfare of just getting shot and killed like everyone else, if I'm just consumed by the media and it's all that I think about, then I'm going to be sad. And what's more important, you know? Would I rather have a lot of subs and money and be sad, or would I rather have nothing and be happy? You know, it's a real question a lot of people have to confront, and I know my answer because I'm living it right now, right? Like that's the truth. A lot of people say they'd rather be happy, but many people, they work jobs, you know? That doesn't make anyone fucking happy. Do you think you're funny? No, I don't know. No. Sometimes I get surprised that people think my videos are comedic, but then I realize, I guess in a way I put things in that I think is funny, but I don't think it's funny because I'm not trying to be funny, if that makes sense. What's up? To be honest, I'm watching this because I am running away from watching cringe scene of a show. Which college though? Did I mention a college? I don't think I did. And plus, while I wouldn't want to mention my college if I did go to a college, but I wouldn't want to mention it because all that would do is dox myself, right? Most people don't even know my age, right? That's the point. I wouldn't want people to know about myself. Most people don't even have a fucking hot Latina girlfriend, you know? like come on, guys. Yeah, keep things private in life. I won't lie, your videos are funny, but sometimes highlight something in my life I'm trying to ignore, but I'm efface them. Oh, that's good, bro. Okay. All right, guys. So this is what we're going to do, okay? Thank you everyone for joining the live stream. It looks like we just needed to warm our gooches up, and I think right now we're going to record a second channel video where we answer the questions a lot of people are asking, and then additionally I will be reading chat. So if you guys have any questions where I'm like talking about some shit, ask away, okay? Ask away. Don't be a pussy. You can ask. I might be able to read it. But if the text is too long, I'm just going to not look at it, okay? That's the truth. I'm just not going to look at it if it's too long because it'll take away time from the recording. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, bro. You're looking at it right now. It's in the description too. You might want to make a new rule for slurs. Nah, it's okay, bro. You guys are your own person. If you guys type in a slur, I'm just going to ban you, all right? So, you know. Did you notice that the algorithm recently is giving videos the increased madness and sadness? Did you want that to rhyme on purpose? And no, bro, it's not the algorithm. It's been like that forever. Look at the news in the 1990s, right? It's always negative. It's not about the algorithm. It's about human psychology. Human psychology drives the algorithm. It's not the other way around, right? The algorithm doesn't define us. The algorithm works for us and only feeds us what we want to watch. So it's more of us than the algorithm. Hey, Sexy Man Plus, what's up, bro? What's up? How are you? Super happy for you. Thank you, man. Humans rule. I remember humans rule. Humans rule. I remember like the first time you joined the chat, I was like, oh my god, bro, there's a fucking girl in the stream. This is gonna be bad. But I think you're a dude. I think your profile picture is a dude. Make a video about looks maxing. I already have, bro. I already have. So if you want to watch that, you can. If you want to watch it again, you can. Most likely, I might make another if it's popular. But real stuff, that's something I'm over with in my life because it doesn't. I was much more of a looks maxer in high school. Like real stuff. Me in high school looks way better than me right now, and I'm fucking good looking. Let's be honest, guys, and let's be honest. All right, let's be real. Make a video about why no woman is in the top 100 chess players. I already did, bro. I did. You don't need to make a whole video about that. That's actually already a conversation I had in a video before, right? It's about the IQ gap. Like that's it. That's it. Like that's the only. That's it, bro. That's it. I love that video. Why women are becoming racist, bro. Oh, you did. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. If you guys want like a corner in my heart, just keep on sending me compliments. Why looks maxing is for gay R words, nah. Dude. So here's the thing. Okay. Real conversation. Actually, oh my god, I just had a great idea. Hold up. I just had a great idea. I know this is extremely messy right now, okay? What I need to do is create a copycat of this, but like a zoomed in version to make myself be a little bit more professional. So actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I don't know how to do this on Adobe. Fuck. Just face. Hold up. Okay, so this is, hold up, guys, hold up. This is gonna be a mess. All right, zoom in. Okay, hold up. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I think I have to do this later. Actually, no, we're good. Check this out. I'm going to have another scene in my Adobe because live streaming is becoming a thing now. This is gonna be my main thing. Why? Because I picked up an editor. We're gonna have a thing where I also have a zoom in. So boom, check this out. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I've been meaning to do that. That took a long time. Now, give me a second, all right? We got to play around with the settings. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, I can't share it. All right, hold up. I have to play with the settings in terms of the hotkeys so I can quickly press a button where it zooms into my face extremely quickly. So that's important. Let me do this. F4, apply, boom. Now check this. Oh, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, holy production. Yes. We're locked in, okay? We're locked in. This live streaming thing is gonna be my second source of income. Now that I got the editor, bro, and the editor and I, we're like this. Do streamers and black people deserve to live? Do this. Bro, why did the black part come in, man? Today's a productive day. Yeah, man. Today's gonna be good. It's hot as fuck, though. It's disgustingly hot. Okay, let's go. All right, let's start the video. Let's see. Let me think about this. It's like recently I made a video about blah blah blah. Let's actually do this. I have an idea. My problem is Discord's fucking annoying. So we're in live stream mode, so I should be fine. But there is, every single time I press F1, some bullshit always pops up. And I really don't like that. I'll be 100% honest. I really don't like that. So let's say I turn this off. Oh, see, why does it happen? Every single time I press F1, the help center for Discord pops up. And that's the last thing I want, especially when I'm live streaming. So right now, I'm pretty much just trying to turn this off. And it's been a thing I've been trying to do. I just don't know how. What? Okay, hold up. So what I want to do is find F1, but it's not even here. The option to turn off F1 is not even here. I don't even see an F1. Like what? Can I search for something perchance? Okay, fuck this. All right, fuck it, whatever. Another ad? Yeah, dude, don't complain about the ads, all right? I literally put it in medium. I could put it in hard mode right now. Nah, you're not philosophy material. Sorry, no sorry, broski. No, it's okay, bro. You're entitled to your opinion. Completely fine. Didn't you make an entire 15-minute video about saying, do live streams deserve to live? What happened? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. What are you talking about? Okay. All right, fuck it. We're just gonna record the video. We're just gonna wing it. Hold up. I'm playing around with the new buttons. Dude, I hate Discord. Fucking hate it, man. Like, why can't I turn this off? I think that's my biggest complaint right now, and I don't think I can even do anything about it. Cause like, how do you turn it off? How the fuck do you turn it off? bro. Oh my god. You can't even turn it off. It's just on. Oh my god, dude. Fuck Discord. Dude, Discord. Fuck you. Should incel live? Do I deserve to live? Video coming out. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be the new title trend for a minute until I run it dry. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm talking. Hello, everyone. Recently, a viewer asked me a very important. Actually, let's do this again. Hello, everyone. Recently, a viewer asked me a very important question where endless consuming is bad. I get it. But are creators of this type of slop content bad people? Obviously, they don't think about the harm to people's lives when they use all kinds of engagement tactics to stimulate viewers. Now, if you guys don't understand, this is a question based on my most recent video about do live streamers deserve to live? And in it, it discussed about the complexities of making a good video. And a good video means it's bad for you because it's meant to target a specific emotion that riles it up, and either it's anger, it's hatred, it's happiness, it's crying. A lot of videos that are viral are extremely emotional. And what this viewer is asking right now is, because it's stimulating our emotions, in a way, it's also stealing our emotions, because the more you feel on the screen, the less you will feel in real life. And then he asks, or is it about the system itself? Like the part where the guy talks about colonizing attention, time, and growth companies. So I already answered it, but I'm going to delve a little bit into more depth of my answer because I don't like typing a lot. And I say, it depends how one judges morality, because he's asking, are these people who create this type of content bad? People like to believe philosophy is this blanket belief, but it breaks down into many ethical codes that can be considered good or bad, even though it is the same action. So pretty much it depends. And that's the truth. I think people forget, a lot of people like to put themselves into certain groups, Democrat, Republican, I'm Christian, I'm religious. And with those certain identities you give to yourself, it also gives you a more concrete understanding of the world. Because you're religious, they have the set of codes and rules that tells you what is bad and what is good. But it's completely different if, let's say, you're Muslim and then dating like a 6-year-old is completely fine, right? So what people want most in life is to know what is good or bad. And that itself is its own fundamental flaw. And I'll explain a little bit more in my next message, where it's what's important. And the theme of the video is understanding it's not important what my answer or opinion is. And I get it, okay? A lot of people are gonna oh my God, that's a contradiction. All your videos are all opinions, but it's not opinions. It's reminders of what you should be. Okay, so what I mean is, instead is, what is your belief? Right? I feel like that is more important. And most people can't seem to jump to a conclusion by themselves because of how they're upbrought. In the context of you're going to school, you're told what to believe in. And then you go to high school, you're told what to believe in. You go to college, your parents tell you what to believe in. And at a certain point, a lot of people become conditioned to listen and look for other people's opinion and then to, oh yeah, I agree with that too. I have the exact same opinion. But in reality, everyone is just seeking for confirmation, validation, right? Then being content enough with that being enough. What I mean is, you need to be able to develop the muscle in your brain to look at something, come to a conclusion, and then not try to look around at other people's faces, reactions to see if your reaction is justified, because the more you look at other people for their validation, the more you choose to lose who you are, right? So like, here's the general idea in the video. It talks about, do you want Lamborghini? Do you want a 9 to 5? Do you want a lot of money? Do you want a hot girlfriend? Well, that's what social media tells you you should have. But is that something you want? Real conversation, right? Is it something you want? And if you're constantly looking at other people, then you will slowly lose your sense of self. And what's very important is to not lose that, because that is all you truly have. And then here's the second question that we're going to delve deeper into. And it says, this is one, oh, holy shit, I can't read. This is the one that's going to go viral. So he's wrong, by the way. It did not go viral, okay? But he says, I've been trying to read more fiction instead of scrolling. Honestly, I find myself reaching for the phone a lot. Is reading even being present, or is that also a distraction? So if you guys are curious, a lot of my beliefs or ideas I throw into my videos involves a lot of Buddhism in the context of you want to be here in the present, right? Many people live in the past of what has happened to them, what they should have done. A lot of people live in the future. Oh, I'm going to be so great. Oh, everything's going to go bad in the future. And because they're living in these different worlds, they're not actually living here. And what matters the most, if you want to make the best decisions, is not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future. Best decisions happen now. There's a clear concept in many books, but I'll just compile all of them into one idea. It's the concept of, if you want to like proceed or make progress in something, it's about the trajectory you're going towards, not where you're at right now. Does that make sense? Like, it's where you're going to end up, which sounds like it's talking about the future. But in this context, it's about the decisions you do every day compounds over time. And how could you make a good decision that will compound if you're worried about what's going to happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday? Now, that's not even the question he's asking, because he says, is reading even being present, or is that also a distraction? And with this context, it's something that matters based on the person. This is more complicated, but if you read a lot of books, there will be a lot of books you come across, you begin to read, and people say, oh, it's amazing, it's so good, it changed my life. And then maybe you read it and you're thinking, man, this shit sucks. Why are people saying this book is so good? And it's because you have already progressed further enough to where what the book has to say means absolutely nothing to you. And what I mean is, it all matters down to yourself. If you're reading a book to distract yourself from the phone, that itself is its own problem. You need to confront the addiction you have rather than jumping from one addiction to the next. But here's the thing, nothing wrong with fiction, right? If you're writing a story and you need some creativity pumped into your brain, read a fictional book. If you are constantly someone that lacks, to be honest, I'm losing creativity right now. I can't think of an analogy. But what really matters is why you're doing it in the first place. It doesn't matter what you do, it's why you do it. Now, that itself is my philosophy. That's my philosophy, okay? Many people would disagree. I think Immanuel Kant, his philosophy is that it doesn't matter the why, it matters the what, right? Like, you can't lie for any reason. You can't lie. So this is Immanuel Kant's belief. You can't lie for any reason. Lying is completely bad. And then there's the question of, well, what if you lie to save another person's life? This motherfucker believes you shouldn't even lie in that situation. You should always tell the truth and then get that person killed. So again, it's all about philosophy. It's all about beliefs. But I think the greatest layer to have is what benefits you the most. That's my opinion. Okay, thank you for watching. If you want more philosophy, check out the school community. Support me on Patreon for more videos like this, exclusive, one per week. Like, subscribe, totally do. Check out my main channel. Peace. Okay, fuck. Man, that was exhausting. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right, I'm back, guys. What mic do I have? let me open up my second channel folder. So I can give this, I hate this, hold up. All right, boom. So here's my second channel folder. These are a bunch of videos that are not uploaded yet. And main idea is I'm just going to, save this into the little folder. And at some point, the editor is going to hop in and he's going to just like, he's just going to go to work. That's the general idea. But let's see what you guys have been asking. Am I the only one that feels empty after watching those viral videos? No, bro, you are absolutely not. I mean, how could you feel like Bro, you must have watched the video, right? If you haven't, then you should. You're gonna love the most recent video. You're gonna feel understood. Morality is formed because of our biology and evolution. I mean, it's like, you know, many people argue, right? Is it biology or is it culture? Is it your genetics or is it how you were raised by your parents? It's obviously not one or the other. It's a mix of both. Okay, give me a second. What did I even talk about here? I don't remember. Hatred, it's happiness, it's crying. A lot of videos that are viral are extremely emotional. And what this viewer is asking right now is because it's stimulating our... What was the introduction? Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm talking. Hello, everyone. Recently, a viewer asked me a very important... Actually, let's do this again. Fuck! Hold on. I gotta cut this out. Recently... Okay. Hello, everyone. Recently, a viewer asked me a very important question where endless consuming is bad. I get it. Oh, okay. So what should the title be? What should I do? How to stop doom scrolling? It's not bad. All right, whatever. It's not bad. I'll think of something better, maybe. This man is being treated like modern Socrates when he's literally just some Asian dude. Man, where the fuck's that guy, bro? Let's ban him real quick. So here's the thing, okay? This comment says a lot about themselves more than anything else, because how could you strip someone away to just one characteristic and think you're right? And I get it, it's just a comment, but it says a lot about them more than me, if that makes sense. Okay, this is like the one with your older video, how to quit X addiction. Is it? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Why do you say I'm talking a few times before starting? Is it to make sure you don't record mid-sentence? It's more of to get the flow starting, right? It's more of to get the flow starting, because maybe at the beginning, you would need some momentum, or maybe in the middle of a video, near the end, it's where you feel the best. So I might as well just bring that to the beginning of the video. That's my opinion, or that's my cope, really. Bro, stop it, man. YN Black. YN Black. Lovely name, by the way. I'm lying. But YN Black, stop with that fucking shit, bro. I'm not making a looks maxing video. How's it like being Asian? Awesome. Being Asian is the best. I have a lot of Muslim friends. What bad stories does Muslim book have? Bro, fucking ask AI, bro. Not me. Not me. Is it Muslim? I think it's Islam. That's the funny thing. Islam. Okay, give me a second. What song do I listen to? No, this song's good. Listen to this instead. Okay, so next, let's scroll through my school community, because sometimes they post life problems and it's pretty fun to just react to them. Honestly, it's an infinite content glitch. Real stuff. Why do people like watching taboo videos? Because it sparks emotion, right? Anything that is considered something that will capture your attention is if it's emotional. So the death of something, bro, that's visceral. Come on. All right? Should Bonnie Blue have children with me? Dude, nobody talks about her anymore, bro. Nobody talks about her. She would not, that's a funny title, but it wouldn't bang. Maybe if like a year ago, you should go to Argentina once they win. Bro, I don't give a fuck about soccer. Football, sorry everyone. Let's see. Bro, I envy you, man. I moved 3 months ago from India to Germany for masters, but I always wanted to have 30 loyal... Bro, are you fucking with me? Bro, is this guy joking? Thank you. I feel like that was a genuine comment. He says, but I always wanted to have 30 loyal viewers stream as content creator, have fun. I'm going to assume you're being very earnest, right? You're actually envious of this, but bro, it's not that great, man. That's genuine though. See, I believe you. I believe you. What's so great about this, bro? Like here's the thing. Envy is a thief of joy, bro. You should know this. Most people in fucking India gotta, you know, they have to go to like the yearly cow throwing shit festival, but you're in Germany getting your master's. Most people don't even get to go to college, man. Most people don't even get to go to college, bro. I don't go to college, bro. Like, that's the thing, man. So like, how's your life bad? How's my life better or enviable, right? I don't know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. Human. All right, so we're just gonna scroll through my school community really quick. Ooh, awkward. Chat is not visible. So yeah. Good luck reading, everyone. But let's just quickly read through everything. Maybe I can make a video about it. Human caused suffering. Meat is something almost everyone consumes daily, but no one likes to think about what it takes for it to come to your plate. Very true. Whilst humans cry hearing the death of 100 of their own or a few dogs, we show zero care or remorse over the pain and killing over 90 billion animals each year. We excuse this behavior by claiming superiority over Earth. But does this mean we can cause 2 trillions of fish yearly pain? So here's the thing, okay? The problem with many people who are vegetarian or vegan, they make a very good point, but the point they make always stems from trying to guilt trip another person to join their cause. And guess what? Every single family member, parent, relationship that guilt trips another person is the worst, because it becomes toxic. It becomes this act of I am actually superior over you, which is their own argument where we're claiming superiority over Earth. But his argument is I'm superior over you because I'm vegetarian. And you should already know this, but plants feel pain, right? So it's not about trying to avoid suffering, but embracing it. They're like that. That's the truth. Now, does that mean we should be, fucking up pigs, putting them in cages where they can't even move around and they're forced to die? No, it could definitely be optimized. And I definitely agree with their point. But fundamentally, vegetarians, vegans, most of them have a fatal flaw in trying to convert other people, which is this constant need to guilt trip me to do something good that they believe is good, which is an act of superiority. And if you do not believe the fact that animals experience pain, everyone believes animals experience pain, right? But plants feel pain too. Do plants feel pain? It better fucking agree with me. Fuck! No, it does. No, it does. I guarantee you plants feel pain. Okay, hold on. Where is the study or thing that shows plants do feel pain? I guarantee you plants feel pain. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. This is like a confirmation bias where it's like, is the Earth flat? And if you search for is the Earth flat, it'll prove that the Earth is flat. Okay, let's see. The main scientific proof points people widely publicized researchers. Tomato plants emit high frequency ultrasonic clicking sounds when they're dehydrated and have their stems cut. There you go, right? Like, they are obviously smart enough and aware enough to know when bad shit's going down. They're alive, so how could they not feel pain? It's the same idea with the mirror tests with many animals, where they say only certain types of animals with high cognition are able to recognize they're their own human being. And then there's a story of like a fish, like a small little fish, small little brain, worth absolutely nothing, and it was able to recognize itself in the mirror. And that broke all the rules because there's a higher level of consciousness that people aren't willing to admit, okay? Anyway, this person is arguing with no one. Everyone agrees that animals feel pain. Maybe that was like an old thing back in the day, but animals feel pain, plants feel pain. And then it says, after all, we are all animals. Humans are still animals which learn to change the environment around them. But does that mean that we are overlords of the earth, right? This is like this person writing this is implying that they assume many people believe they're overlords of the earth. I think many people, at least men, feel like they're fat chuds that have no passion in meeting life. Would you really hunt, slaughter, skin, and then gut an animal yourself just to eat meat? So here's the thing. People do that for fun, people pay thousands of dollars to do that themselves. Like yes, right? There's a story of a billionaire that I think either died or he paid like some African company to go hunt pirates. Like that's a real story. So like would I do that? I don't know, but many do, and they pay a lot of money to do so. And they say, posting this, I do not expect to turn anyone vegan. Yeah, because you're guilt tripping everyone, right? But I do not hope at least some of you think before buying meat or any animal products. So in terms of persuasion and having a deep conversation or trying to convince someone, you don't say you're a bad person, I'm better than you, right? That's a horrible starting point. And this post was inspired by the movies Earthlings and Dominion, which show the animal product industry from the inside. And yes, he's 100% right. You know, the whole animal product industry is pretty fucked. But that's not how you make change. That's my opinion, and yeah, that's it. Okay, boom, quick, sudden video. All right, sudden video popped up. So that was another video we just recorded. Now let's do a little bit of organization on this part. I was not planning to make a video about that. I was just very lucky that the first thing I found, it banged. Okay, so let's quickly do a little bit of video magic. Let's play some music. What do I want to listen to? Kanye. Give me a second. We're doing some work now. All right, so let's see. Let's move myself over here. Well, let's just quickly read through everything. Maybe I can make a video about human cause suffering. Okay, so whilst humans fuck, there was music in the background. Cry hearing the human cause suffering. I don't think I can use this. Almost everyone consumes daily, but no one likes to think about what it takes for it to come to your plate. Very true. Rambo say eagers gain. You fucking idiot. You thought I'd fall for that dumb shit? Come on. Dumb bitch. All right, sorry. Whilst here we go. Human cause suffering. All right. I get. Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. It's the editor's job. Like, what am I talking about? Human cause suffering. Heat is something almost everyone consumes daily, but no one likes to think about what it takes for it to come to your plate. Very true. Whilst humans cry hearing the death of 100 of their own or a few dogs, we show zero care or remorse over. Actually, the problem with many people who are vegetarian. Fuck this. I'll just re-record it. Like, what am I doing, bro? I'll just re-record this. Okay, I'm talking. This video is about veganism, being vegan, guilt-tripping other people into believing your own cause, and how that is bad for persuasion. And this is a post made in my school community titled Human Cause Suffering. Meat is something almost everyone consumes daily, but no one likes to think about what it takes for it to come to your plate. Whilst humans cry hearing the death of 100 of their own or a few dogs, we show zero care or remorse over the pain of killing 90 billion animals each year. There's a lot of assumptions being made right now. Okay, boom. That should be good enough. That should be good enough to work as an introduction. Rambo, can you say hi to my cousin? His name is Itch Gabe. Hello, Itch Gabe. Yeah, you know what? That's actually so smart. I never thought about it, but you can just avoid every single slur that people are trying to get you to say if you just read it in the opposite, right? Instead of saying, you know what they want me to say, you just read Itch Gabe. Okay, anyway. Do you pay your editor a percentage or a fixed rate type shit? I pay them a monthly salary. This video is about veganism. Okay, boom. This video is about veganism. It's not a slur, bud. Yeah. Okay, hold up. Let's ban this guy real quick. Are you the same person? Oh, you're not. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I'll give you a chance. All right. This video is about veganism, being vegan, guilt-tripping other people into believing your own cause, and how that is bad for persuasion. And this is a post made in my school community titled "Human Cause Suffering." Meat is something almost everyone consumes daily, but no one likes to think about what. Okay, so where's the transition? The problem with many people. Give me a second. Shut the fuck up, everyone. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's gonna require. Actually, what am I doing? It's the editor's job. Okay. Something about why veganism will never prosper. I don't know. Succeed. I spelled succeed wrong. But, general idea, nobody knows what prosper means. So, succeed makes more sense. Editor is how the fuck is he getting scammed? How is he getting scammed, bro? I literally pay him above minimum wage. He gets a monthly salary. He gets to work remote. Everyone likes to work remote. Fuck are you guys talking about, man? Okay. I was gonna scream the fuck you guys are talking about, but I'm kind of tired, bro. I'm kind of tired. I did a lot of work today, real stuff, and it's only 2:47. I gotta have a day off. But then I'm telling you right now, I realized I don't want to take a break. That's the real truth. That's the real truth. I don't want to take a break. You know what should we make poor people slaves so there could be more vegans and food in the world? That's a title for the video. The title for the video. What's my supplement stack? It used to be a lot, and I have like hundreds of dollars in supplements, but I honestly I don't anymore. It's been a hassle, to be honest, bro. It's been a hassle. So I only take vitamin D3, K2, and some like gummies for sugar, like what's it called? Vitamin gummies, daily gummies. But I don't really take them for the vitamins. I take them because like they're sugar. They taste good. Rambo, do you like Matan Evans, the Jewish Conan O'Brien? He's all right. You know, I don't see why to hate him. You know, he's younger than me and he's more successful, so can't really hate on that. If anything, he's an inspiration for all the fat kids out there. When do you normally live stream, Rambo? Like 3 times a week. This time, once in a while. You know, is it normal for people to take supplements? It's like a rich person thing. And I know it's not like a rich person thing, but in terms of like, it's a first world thing. I remember recommending supplements to one of my old editors, and he was like, dang, bro, this is expensive. Because, you know, it's like a first world thing. Only people in the first world take supplements. And then if you're in like a third world country, it's not worth the money for the minimal gains, right? But for people in the first world, it's worth nothing. And the minimal gains is worth it. So that's the difference. Is the desk being that high comfortable? In a way, because it forces me to like have good posture. But when I'm editing, it's like this, bro. I'll be honest. But for real, it's $100 a year for omega-3s. Yeah. So it's like, it's not, supplements are only possible for the rich. And it's not rich, but like I said, in theory it is, in terms of like world economics. That sounds so stupid. In terms of world economics. Okay. All right. Let's keep on checking, man. And anime with actual substance. Okay. This person's asking for anime to read. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna engage with that. Also, why is this so bright? Let me turn on darkness mode. Wait, what am I doing? Here we go. I hate people who read. Okay, title's clickbaity. I like that. But there's some. Let me give him a like. Hold up. Let me give a like to that guy. Okay. I hate people who read. The title's clickbaity, but there's some truth to every lie. The people I'm referring to are individuals who read 30 books in a month and post about, yes, I agree. The problem I have with these people is that it defeats the purpose of reading. They see it as nothing more than a mental exercise they can flex later. Either this guy and I are just extremely like-minded, or he saw the video and it's just like somewhat imprinted on him, and I completely agree. Let's see what people say. I don't think this is going to be a video because I'm completely tired from talking. I'll be honest. I don't know how live streamers do it where they talk for 8 hours straight. I can't do that, bro. After an hour, I'm done. After an hour, I'm fucking done. I'm so tired. I've always had trouble reading since a young age, and a lot of the time it can feel like a mental exercise. If the person did all the other categories but don't post about it on social media, do you still think they're doing something wrong? What I would see the worst parts are in order, trying to get validation on social media, then remembering what they read. Although the not remembering is not the bad if they are trying to create a habit. Reading and not remember is, oh my God. Dude, I thought I couldn't read, bro. This guy couldn't write. Jeez. Serious question. Do you reread philosophy books? Do you recommend rereading them after a year to see how much you progress? Why would I reread something just to jerk my own dick? You know, like, why would I reread something that I'm completely competent in just to like feel good about myself, about how much progress I've made? I'm on to the next, man. I like, you know, but No, I don't reread books. I do reread books, but I don't reread them for the intention of seeing how much I've progressed as a person. You know, I don't do that for like the ego play of it. I mostly ignore people like them. All right, guys. Oh, I'm tired. So usually I would stream for an hour. Today, bro, I'm not kidding. Okay, I'm not kidding. I did a lot of work today. Dude, look at this, man. I literally made a 15 fucking minute video today. I can't do this, bro. I can't keep on talking. I don't know how people do this, bro. I'm gonna lose my voice. Rambo, would you say consistency is the best advice for up and coming YouTubers? Yeah, duh. That's for everything. Let's be honest, man. It's not just about up and coming YouTubers. It's about everything in life. Doing something productive one time means nothing. Let's see. I think I am gonna ban Clay because Clay seems kind of annoying. It's like a kid. I'm not gonna ban a kid. It's like you don't know any better. But if you act like a bitch kid, I'm gonna ban you. Do you read any fiction books, and do you think they can be valuable for the mental? I read manhwa and mangas, but I don't really read fiction books anymore. Let's be honest. I don't really read that shit anymore. It's not my forte. It's not my thing anymore. I just don't do it anymore. Just because I walk on the treadmill, so I'd rather stimulate myself via video games. Watch third world country. Fiction is shit, bro. Don't say that, bro. Fiction is why we're here today, man. It's the creative people. It's the people that had a vision. That's yeah. Think about it like that. React to Plato's new video dropped. Plato did not fucking drop a new video, bro. What the hell are you talking about? What is the worst trait when you are worse? What is your worst trait when are you worse than others? See, here's the thing. It's good to be self-aware, but it's not good to talk about it, right? Because if you talk about it, it becomes more of a fact. When your worst traits are something where you're always evolving. It's not something that is with you. It's something that will be gone, right? And to ask that question is to believe that worst traits are always with you. Does that make sense? Like, does that make sense? It's like you can be self-aware and look at a problem, but it doesn't have to be associated with you. As in, it's my worst trait. It's not me, right? It's not associated with me, but it's something to overcome. It's an obstacle. It's not a trait that's stuck with me. My worst trait. It's a thing to overcome. So that question itself is fundamentally flawed in my life, if that makes sense. Any tips for GSCE exam? No, bro. Dude, aren't you that guy that was asking in the Discord or school community about something about some exam? Good luck, man. Have you always been this sharp? Yeah. See, this is where people love talking about genetics, because I remember as a kid, I was just good at psychology. Some people say it's like believe in talents or something you're naturally good at. That's because I remember I tell the story, but back in middle school, we went to New York, and there was a moment where it's like a giant school trip. Everyone in a certain grade is going to the New York trip, and they're very strict because they're a bunch of fucking kids. Kids are going to get lost. They're going to get in trouble. And there was this one time where I was in Harvard. No, I was at MIT. I was at the MIT bookstore, and my parents gave me like $200 to spend and buy stuff while in New York, and I was being really cheap. I didn't spend anything the entire time of the New York trip, and I was going to end with absolutely nothing. And I thought, okay, that's just stupid. Why am I going to end with nothing? So at the very last minute, like close to flying back to California, I was like, all right, I'm going to buy a little plushy teddy bear just so I can say I had something. But the problem was that it was time. It was time to meet up with everyone. I was like, fuck, bro. So I had to confront myself. So, am I going to leave New York with absolutely nothing to remember it? No, I'm going to wait in line. And there was like 4 people in fucking line. There's a guy at the very front of the line. He was talking about, oh, I went to MIT. Do I get a student discount? But I graduated already. Like, bro, why are you being so fucking cheap? Anyway, I held up. It's really selfish of me, but I held up the line Or I held up the whole bus, the whole itinerary, by like 10, 20 minutes because I was just waiting in line to buy one fucking teddy bear. And one fucker just could not stop talking about him being at MIT. Anyway, long story short, when I come back, right, during the whole time while I'm waiting in line, it's excruciating. My phone's blowing up. Everyone's texting me. Everyone's calling me. It's like, where's Rambo, bro? We just lost the fucking kid. I come back. And then everyone's like, we were waiting for you. And there's always that teacher that's really old, that should not be working, should be retired. And she came to me furious. She had that reputation that you do not fuck with her. And this is where like the psychology of me comes in, all right? As a kid in middle school, I saw this. I noticed that everyone treated her poorly because of her reputation. Nobody respected her. And instead of like talking trash, trying to please the cool kids or whatever, I was like, I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know what happened. So I was playing to my identity of what the teacher saw me as, a middle school kid, a dumb, stupid kid. So I treated her with respect. I said, I'm sorry. And in that scenario, she was talking so much shit. She was like, oh, you're going to be with me for the whole time. You're going to sit with me on the plane ride. I said, I'm sorry. Won't happen again. And then after the whole like crash out, like 30 minutes later, no punishment, bro. No punishment. And I only say this because so many kids got shot in the head because of her. But I'd say I did the worst thing, but because I was very socially inept, that's the wrong word. That's completely the wrong word. I was so socially aware that I was able to not get in trouble, you know? And that's what it's like being Asian, you know? Like if I was, you know, insert generic race, okay? Insert generic race. If I was any other race than like the smart generic Asian kid, bro, I'd be in trouble. Let's be real, bro. No matter what I did, I would have been in trouble. So that's just a story I like telling. I always stayed silent when I got in trouble. Depends, you know, it depends on the situation. It's like you have to know who's trying to punish you. And if you can use what you know of them to be able to get punished more or get to punish less, depends on what you want. That's like the real conversation. Any Fortnite tips for beginners? Make sure to click their head, right? So like if you want to do the most damage, you click their head. You don't click their body, you don't click their legs, you click their head. All right, everyone, thank you for checking out the live stream. That's pretty much it. Why would I want to be punished more? Depends on context, bro. Depends on context. Maybe you want to get fired, right? Like in the context of like a job, you'll get severance pay if you get punished and get fired. But if you quit, you don't get any severance, right? So there are times when it makes sense to be punished more. Maybe you want to be seen like a victim. So you really exacerbate the person and how like they get swept up into their own emotions, right? So getting punished more does make sense. So you can't be too simple-minded in that context, because sometimes getting smacked the most actually yields the best rewards. All right, everyone, thank you for watching the live stream. Check out my Patreon for videos like this where I recorded them. Check out my school community for philosophy. Like, subscribe, toodly-doo. You guys like that? Sound cool?